Hi, I'm Peter with Never 6% Realty, and we can all agree it's a buyer's market and there's a glutton of inventory on the market, and these home builders, especially the new construction, is popping up everywhere we go, all over Florida, nationwide. What's going on with that? During these times, it's strange to see 0% financing. Why are builders offering 0% financing? Is it really making homes more affordable? That's a good question. I'd like to hear what you have to say about that as well. So talking about 0% financing from these builders, exactly why are they doing that? Because they have too much inventory and they need to get rid of these homes quick so they can move on to the next project. And by doing that, they're able to dump these homes, give these incentives, and build on other acreage that they bought and keep, in turn, repeat the cycle over and over again. That's most likely the case. You got to ask yourself as a buyer, are there strings attached with 0% financing? Most likely there is. It's not given to you for free. You're not going to have a 30-year mortgage with 0% financing. This is an incentive that comes with conditions. Most likely you're going to have to use the builder's lender. They're going to charge you extra points or other fees to make up for this incentive that they're offering. 0% financing is not all what it seems. So you must read the fine print as a buyer, and you must really look over methodically what you want to do. You might want to think about maybe a resale home instead, but with 0% financing, if you don't pay the loan off within a certain period of time, there could be fees or other penalties that you have to incur over the period of time, and that could cost you more money than just having the 0% financing incentive. So keep that in mind when looking into this type of loan and financing. Now, of course, with the new construction, there are some other benefits: home warranty, brand new appliances, upgrades for free, which are very good. You can't beat that. The other benefits are you're going to have rate locks with the interest rate. If you do decide to do some other type of financing besides the 0% financing, faster closings, especially with the builders. There will be a lot faster closing because the homes are vacant, and you're going to have, again, a home warranty with these new homes. Sometimes these 0% financing programs don't work for everyone because there's a catch, and you got to look into it, like I said. But most builders also help with reduced monthly payments by lowering the interest rates indirectly. They buy down with their preferred lenders, and they work with these people directly to give you a better rate. Not only that, but they help with closing cost assistance, home warranties, like I mentioned before. And I recently had this buyer get a new construction home. I helped them get this, and they got a great deal. They got upgrades, stainless steel appliances, granite countertops. They actually had their closing costs paid for, and they were able to close within 20 days. Now, it's a good thing for a buyer. At the same time, on the other side, a seller that has a resale home in the area in an established neighborhood that's been around for quite some time. These neighborhoods that have these older homes, it's been harder to sell and market because of this new construction that's actually undermining this part of the market. So it's putting stress on these sellers, unfortunately. I have a seller that asked me this question because his home is near this brand new sub-community that's being built in Ormond. And he's asking me, and he goes, is this going to hurt the value of my property? And unfortunately, because of the location of where this sub-community or this new construction is and where his house is, the answer is yes, it is, because these homes that are being built, they're undermining the value of the resale homes in the area. And we have to go with comps. So these comps that come in at a certain XYZ value are now going to be the comp or the value of his home that's going to be sold. So what happens is that the lenders won't lend on something that does not comp out, or when they do an appraisal, if the appraisal comes in at a certain value based off of what they're selling in the area, even though a couple of years ago this house was worth more, with the new construction, they have really damaged the resales by undermining the market by lowering their costs and prices and giving these incentives. So then when these new values come in as an appraisal, then we have to go by those records, unfortunately. So this has really hurt my customers' home's value, and hopefully in the long term the property values go up again. But in the meantime, this is kind of where we are with the market. I'm Peter with Never 6% Realty. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel. Please leave some comments. If you have any questions, you can contact me directly. I'll leave my number on the screen. Love to hear from you. Have a great day.